What up, what up? Today's Super Bowl Sunday, so I'm actually making pizza from scratch. Well, pretty much from scratch. And so I just wanted to show, this is a test video of me actually making like a mini pizza to make sure I got it right, so I'm not messing up when I'm actually trying to make the bigger version. So this is my setup. All right, so got the sauce. Let me go over how to make the sauce real quick. All right, so this is a sauce. Basically, it's real simple. So I'm just gonna write it, but sauce. We got, and you gotta excuse my handwriting. All right, what was it? It was 1 can of straight tomato sauce. Nothing fancy. I didn't buy pizza sauce because I looked at the pizza sauce like jars, and basically all it was tomato sauce with added ingredients. So basically, and then they would charge more for it. So that just doesn't make sense. So 1 can of tomato sauce. I had right here actually, dried basil. Dried basil. All right. What else I added? 3 cloves of garlic. And then salt and pepper to taste. So, yeah, and I just basically combine all the ingredients. We got the basil, the garlic. I chopped up the garlic as good as I can, but then I ended up using my emulsion blender. If you don't know what that is, I'll show you. Here's the attachment for it, so you see it got pizza sauce on it. But basically, it's just a handheld blender that you can power on with your hand, and it blended the sauce. So that's about it. But yeah. And I also put in a little bit of garlic powder too, probably about 2 tablespoons. You don't have to do that. I'll just do it the most. 2 tablespoons. All right, that's basically a pizza sauce. So as you see right here, I got this my nice little piece of dough. This is for my trial. Cleaned off my table. I found is that the easiest way is to not use my cutting board trying to do this, but just go ahead and use my table. So as long as your table's clean, you're good. So take flour, just gonna flour the table. And this is what they do at restaurants and everything. So this is pretty legit method. Put a little flour on your hand, like so. And what that does is keep the dough from sticking to the table or sticking to your hands. All right, let's see, how is this working? Let's try to roll it. And like I said, this is a trial, so I don't even know if this is how I need to be doing it. Okay, we get somewhere. I've never done this before, actually. I guess I should say that. I've made pizza before, but when I did it, first of all, that's the other thing. I didn't make this dough, so say it again. I did not make this dough. I didn't feel like hassling with it. I know how to do it. I actually have a recipe, but I didn't feel like it, so I went to Publix and just bought this. We're gonna call that our pizza, our test pizza. It's pretty thin, so now I know if I roll it too thin, how it'll come out when I cook it. So there we go. So this is a good test. All right, so let's get to the saucing. So it's step 1. So I don't have a ladle, but this will work. Just the back of a spoon. So we get a good bit of sauce. And I've always seen people do this on TV shows and stuff, where they just spoon it in and then spread it around. I don't know if I'm using too much or what. Again, like I said, all this is trial and error. I'm just documenting it. Okay, pretty happy with that. All right, so I have this little shredder here. Got this from, I don't even remember, probably Target, I think. So my dilemma is I don't know if I should just shred it like regular shredded cheese style, or should I give myself little blocks and let it melt over the pizza? So what we're gonna do is half and half. So half the pizza I'm gonna do shredding, half of it I'm gonna do block, and we're gonna see which one comes out better. Like I said, it's just a trial, so I don't care. And I haven't eaten today, so I should probably, eat something. And this is mozzarella cheese, just block mozzarella cheese, nothing fancy. I didn't go to the fancy side by the deli and get this cheese. This is like, pretty basic. Okay, don't know if that's enough cheese or not, but gonna stop there, and then we're gonna do blocks, so little blocks if they want to go through. There you go. Okay, yeah, so that's already not working out well because it doesn't want to go through. A little grinder. Okay, so don't want to overdo cheese for me, but and this is just a simple marguerite pizza. And then I'm gonna go in with a little basil, fresh basil. Let's do a chiffonade. So if you remember, that's just where we roll it like, never mind, not gonna say that. But we're gonna roll it up a little bit and then just give it a nice chop. So we have some nice spirals of basil. Whatever. Okay. I guess I should sprinkle with salt. I don't know. A little bit. And then one last thing. So earlier, I cracked some garlic, put it in a bowl with oil. My thinking was that the oil would release from the garlic and infuse with the olive oil. And that way I can baste the edges of the pizza and give that nice little garlic taste. What I think I'm gonna do though is when I'm actually getting ready to do the real deal, I'm going to heat up the garlic, heat up some olive oil with the garlic, so that way it'll speed up the process. Because right now I'm pretty sure it just probably tastes like regular olive oil. Let me see. Yeah, it just tastes like regular olive oil. Okay, so now I know I gotta work on that, but let's try to baste our edges real quick. Boom, that's our pizza. Now, second dilemma. How the heck do I get it off my counter into the oven? So I think I'm gonna just try to, shimmy it on there. Okay, no, it's not working. Okay, lost a little bit of cheese there. Gotta work on that. All right. Oven is preheated to 400. Don't know if I'm gonna need that or if I need to tweak that at all. Again, here's our pizza. All right. We're gonna start off with about 10 minutes, and I'm gonna come check on it every, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, I'll come. All right, so it's been 5 minutes on our test pizza, and I must say, it looks pretty damn good. So I'm gonna let it keep going. It doesn't seem to be burning or anything. The edges still look a little raw. You see our pieces puffing up, actually. Let's see, what side is which? I can't even tell. I think that side over there towards the back, it might be a little bit hotter back there too. That is where we cut the blocks. And then the shredded is up here in the front. So I can see that the block, when I do it that way, it kind of foams up. When I did it shredded, it kind of stays like an even consistency. So that's interesting. All right. It's got 3 more minutes left, and then I'm gonna come pull it. All right, time's up. So we're gonna pull it, see what we're looking like. Ooh. Okay. So first notes is just in that last 3 minutes, that crust got a lot really brown. It's not bad. It's actually what we want, but that was good. This was 10 minutes at 400 degrees. Let's look at it. It looks pretty straight. This is our shredded side. This is our block side. So I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes, cool off, and then cut her on up. Yo, what's up? Quick outro from that pizza video. So they actually turned out really, really good. I probably made about 4 or 5 pizzas total. I really kept it real basic. I did a pepperoni and a cheese. Had a few people over to try them. Turned out good. The only tips I got to offer for what I did, what I think I would do next time, is I'd probably go ahead and make my own flour. I didn't like how the one I got from Publix didn't rise as well as the one I would have made, because I would have put my own yeast in it, and it would have, to me, it would have done better. I didn't like that. I also did not like, my sauce was a little too spicy. I think I put a little bit too much of my seasonings in it. That's okay. It was interesting to me, but I could see how someone else would kind of want that nice, gentle tomato flavor. So something that I work on for myself. But thank you so much for watching. If you got any tips or you want to recommend what I make next, just make a comment below, like and subscribe. Thank you.